Okay, y'all, today I want to talk about a couple of FMCSA rule proposals that they're going to push here shortly. One of them I think is probably a good idea. The other one is a no for me. Yeah, there's two FMCSA rule proposals that they're going to push here shortly. One of them they've been pushing for a couple of years. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But the first one is I'm going to set up a scenario so you can understand what the rule is now, and then I can explain what they want to do to change it. Okay, let's say that I am a young guy. Let's just say that. And I want to be a truck driver, and I want to go get my CDL, or CDLs, as they say. And I want to get my CDL, and I can't afford to go to a regular truck driving school. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a mega carrier, go to one of their truck driving schools, and then, of course, be obligated to stick around at that company for a year or two, whatever it is, to basically pay off my schooling and maybe even get paid a little bit while I'm in the school, right? But here's the thing. I live in Texas. The mega carrier that I'm going to go to school at is in Tennessee. So I get on a bus or a plane or something, and I go out to Tennessee and take this CDL school all the way through. I do really well. And at all the CDL schools, and I'm pretty sure even the mega carriers, they're set up to give the skills test right there at the school. So you can take your skills test, pass it, and be good to go. And that's what I do. I pass the skills test, I'm good to go, but technically I'm still just a permit holder, CDL permit. So I got to get back to Texas and take my documentation down to the DMV, and we talked about that last time, about what a pain that is. I probably had to make an appointment 2 months ahead of time, but I got to take it to the DMV, give them my documentation, then they can issue me my good to go CDL, and then wait for a couple weeks for the hard copy to come in the mail. But that's the procedure, right? But the CDL school, this mega carrier, they want me to get in a truck from Tennessee back to Texas at the terminal, say in Dallas, and I get me a truck there, but they don't want to fly me home. They want me to drive back in another truck with another driver. Now, technically, again, CDL permit, that's all I got. I have the skills test that I passed, but that doesn't really mean anything until I go to the DMV. They put me in a truck, and the way the rule is now is that other CDL driver, instructor, or just another CDL driver, has to be in the passenger seat when I'm driving to be on a public road or highway. That's just the way it is. We wouldn't be able to run team back. We'd have to just, one of us would drive and one of us would sit in the other seat or whatever, and we have to take breaks. But the way they want to change this rule is they want it to where a permit holder who has passed their skills test can have another driver in the truck, but they don't have to be in the passenger seat. They can be in a sleeper. So technically, you could run team all the way back to your terminal. Say you're going to a school out in California and you live in Tennessee, so you got to drive. They want you to drive all the way back with this other guy's truck, and that's how you have to do it. So they want to change that to where you could do that and not have to have the guy in the passenger seat the whole time. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is a good idea, but I'm thinking it might be a good idea. I mean, what's the difference between going and getting a CDL issued and then getting in a truck? And you're probably going to get in a truck with a trainer anyway, or, just to get back to where you need to be till you can get your hard copy CDL. I don't think that's such a bad idea. But the next one I want to talk about is something we've talked about before, and it's come back up again, is heavy truck speed limiters. Yeah, they've been putting this out and putting this out and putting this out. And the last time they put it out, they had a comment period, and they got all sorts of negative comments from all sorts of drivers. And you know all the reasons. It's going to cause log jams. It's going to cause road rage. It's going to be a problem. And of course, they still haven't said what the speed limit is going to be. That's going to be in the proposal. Well, they said that that proposal is going to come out in May. Now, I don't know if there's going to be another comment period or what, but if there's not, especially if there's not, you need to get a hold of your representatives and state senators, uh, federal senators, state senators, anybody you can get a hold of, and tell them how bad an idea this is. So when it comes up, they can maybe have committees and squash this thing with the speed limiters. So that's what I wanted to talk about, these two rules today. Well, tell me what you think. Should the CDL permit holder be able to drive with another person in the truck, but not necessarily in the passenger seat? And I know what you're going to say about the speed limiters. I agree. But let me know what you think anyway. It's always fun in the comments. Let me know what you think. Stick around. Watch some more of my videos. It's good to be back. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. And thank you if you have and sticking around. I really appreciate it. We'll see you later.